Zoe, we now know what the statue looks like. What's your review?
That was a yuck fest right there at the Belichick joke. First of all, credit to the fans. The fans here are unbelievable. That place was banged out well before he was probably even in the building. It was good to see his whole crew, his whole family was there, sisters, mom, dad, everybody he represents. Will McDonough, who was his handler, to Ben Rowitz, to his brother, and it's the same people. It's the same people that took care of Tom here. Everybody showed up for it. Former players showed up for it. Good turnout. Yeah, Brady's going to attract that. I think from a statue standpoint, we all have our own favorite Brady stances. We talked about this, right? Whether it was the let's go, holding up the trophy, or the two hands up after the last Super Bowl, or just images of him throwing. Statues are hard. They are. But I watched that whole thing they put out, like on the making of the statue, on Patriots.com. I think it was on their TikTok too. And they talked about how monotonous it was and the amount of technology they used too. So like you could redo teeth, right? Build a tooth in one day. They re-engineer ears, like body parts, when people get pretty messed up. It's amazing. You just can't press a button. You just can't have a statue come out where it's perfectly symmetrical to what you remember the player being. I think they nailed the head. The head's good. Looks like him. There are parts of it that I heard somebody say this, that it looks like Brady's head on Mac Jones's body. I didn't like that. It's like, because he's a little barrel-chested. It's a thicker body than what Tom is.
Yeah.
I mean, we all know that, right?
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, I got to see it. I didn't go out to see it in person yet. But, like, there's a cool thing Barth had a picture on. At night, there was a shadow cast.
It looks cool at night, yeah.
Right, not the actual the statue, but, like, up against the lighthouse wall, you could see the shadow. And the shadow looks like, holy crap, that's Brady. So how did they get that? But some people feel they didn't nail this one. Hey, it's all to everybody's comment on what you say. It's a statue. It's a great honor. He looked thrilled. He didn't like Sean Taylor's family when he unveiled his.
Yeah, I mean, it was hard to look pleased with the Sean Taylor one. T-Bone, you saw it. What do you think?
I probably saw it up close as Zoe did. I wasn't impressed. Thought the head was a little small. Arms were a little long. I think that's where Will Campbell's arm length was into that statue.
You know me. I like to draw. I'm pretty good at art. The hardest thing I could draw buildings, do anything. The hardest thing to do is the human figure.
And forget about the likeness.
Hands, face. Why?
Forget about the likeness. What about the pose? What did you think of the pose?
No, I thought the "Let's Go" one should have been what it was. To be honest with you, it was just a generic.
Rather
pose.
Had a helmet on him with the fist pump and everyone knows what they were looking for.
See, people say don't put the helmet on though because like football players, you don't get to see them because they have the helmet on.
Right.
I don't care if the helmet was on, but
you'd know who it was.
Yeah, like here's the thing, like the Ray Lewis statue, like it's like perfectly Ray down in
Peyton Manning. I'm pretty sure Peyton Manning has his helmet on his statue.
Well, he looks like a goober barrel-chested schmuck.
Hey, he might have requested having the helmet on. Yeah.
No, I'm just talking about the body. He's barrel-chested. He's like Elway, those guys. Hey, it's a great honor. Everybody has their opinion on the damn statue. They're tough. They're tough to do. But look at the Hall of Fame in Canton. Remember when Deion Sanders got inducted, how bad his bust was?
Yeah.
Like, some guys they nail, some guys they don't. That's takeaway. Right there. Not takeaway, but it's a
fake promo.
Happy ending. Oh, yeah, fake promo. What's that? Wait a minute.
It also is that, yeah.
Did we call it that? Did we call that once at the end of the show?
That was a long time ago.
Okay. So we did.
That was a few iterations ago, yeah.
Here's my takeaway from the whole thing. I think I'm out on statues.
Is it too soon?
No one's going to be happy. We don't do good statues anymore.
So
how
are you honoring
retire
them?
the number. That's it. Just retire the number. I think that's what you do in the stadium.
So you don't like the Bobby Orr statue? You like the
I think the move is actually to do what like the Yankees do with like Monument Park and maybe do like the plaques and stuff like that. I just think you are going to get roasted, especially in Boston, by the way, where nobody's happy about anything. You had a 0% chance
Everybody
of
was
nailing
bitching
the
about the Martin
statue
Luther
and being
King
in a situation.
monument.
But statues are so rare that it's like almost a bigger honor, if you're gonna say let's do a monument park, you're gonna just roll them out for everyone like the Yankees.
All right, but now we're gonna do a Belichick statue coming up. Probably we're gonna do a Kraft statue. You already have 3 people. Yeah, you don't think we're gonna do either one of those statues?
I don't think you're getting a Belichick statue for a long time.
I don't think you are.
Long time.
You think you're getting a Kraft statue?
You'll get a Kraft statue before you get a Belichick statue. Yes,
I'd agree with that. I don't know if he'd want a statue. I don't know if Robert would want a statue.
What owner has a statue?
That's the thing.
Yeah, a fair amount.
Jerry will.
Do they?
Yeah.
Do they?
Yeah. Broncos
that's right.
Owner.
No, you're right. Where the hell were we? Cincinnati?
Yeah,
but I mean,
Cincinnati
he'd
has
have to.
Yeah.
Belichick made the buses stop.
He's the current owner, so he'd have to commission it himself.
Correct.
Right?
And then what do people say about that? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah. I don't think you're getting one. I think Brady's going to be the only one. That's what I got feeling. That's all.
I'd retire the number.
But like each artist has their own sort of flair, the way they do it.
The head's small. The head's too small.
That's the one thing I would agree with.
Yeah.
But they did have
size-wise, they nailed it. Right? Not too small.
That's what I said. Yeah. Yeah.
Jake in Boston has a statue.
Size-wise, the head looks
like
great.
You nailed like the knee brace and the spat on the shoe. And
it's crazy how detailed it is. Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.